we're moving on next to a documentary that's on Netflix. I'm not sure, Emma, whether you've seen this one or not.
It's in my watch list.
Is Wham, which is a documentary about Andrew Ridgeley and the other one. That's a joke. George Michael. Andy, you've seen Wham on Netflix. What did you make of it?
I thought it was really, really fascinating, really interesting, really well put together. The basic sort of format of this documentary is that Andrew Ridgeley's mum kept a scrapbook of every year of Wham's career right from the beginning. And we kind of go through the scrapbooks through the documentary. So year 1, year 2, year 3, year 4, what happened in their 5th year as Wham, what happened, and so on. And I just found that a really interesting way to do it, because we get to see newspaper stories that she'd cut out, reviews of concerts, we get to see photographs that we may not have seen otherwise. And credit to them, there's a lot of contribution from Andrew Ridgeley, a lot of contribution from George Michael, really revealing stuff. It says a great deal about the two of theirs relationship. Credit to Andrew Ridgeley, because it would seem that although George Michael went on to perhaps greater things, and he was the one who was chosen to sing on the Band-Aid single, you know, Do They Know It's Christmas? He was the one who Elton John had on stage with him at Live Aid. He was the one who Queen asked to sort of fill in sometime when Freddie Mercury had gone. Mm-hmm. There's no sense of jealousy in Andrew Ridgeley at all. There's this genuine thing where he says, I'm so pleased for my mate, for my friend, my lifelong friend, that he's gone on and had this success. It doesn't bother me that I haven't. I'm just very pleased and proud of him. And I thought that was to his credit, really. Because we know what pop groups are like. I mean, I was watching a documentary the other day about the Beatles when they fell out. And these two were still great friends right to the end, you know. And there was no sense of jealousy, no sense of competition. I love learning the story behind some of the songs. So, for example, Wake Me Up Before You Go Go, they'd had a particularly rowdy party one night. And Andrew Ridgeley had gone to bed drunk, and he'd scribbled a note which he pinned on his bedroom door, which said, "Don't wake me up before you go." That's how he'd written it drunk. Don't wake me up before you go. And George Michael said, apparently, hey, there's a song there. And they transformed it into Wake Me Up Before You Go. You know, we get some behind-the-scenes stuff about the lifestyle of pop stars. It's not as inventive. I don't know if you guys saw Edgar Wright's film on the Sparks Brothers.
I did not, no.
Which was
I heard
absolutely
things about it.
Yeah, unfortunately, it's not on Netflix anymore. But see that documentary. It is incredible, absolutely incredible. They use puppets and all sorts of things, and Edgar Wright brings in all sorts of special effects to tell the story. This doesn't have that, but it has the Andrew Ridgeley's mum's scrapbooks, and they're worth their weight in gold for what they contain. So I love this documentary. I'll sit and watch any documentary about a pop group that's going to inform me about how they got their lyrics together, how they got on with each other, what happened. Really interesting on Netflix.
Great. We forgot to introduce the clip, but this little clip coming up actually shows some of those early photos and videos of the young kids. Let's see that.
We met when I was 11 and Andrew was 12.
And there was only ever one thing that I wanted to do. Be in a band with George.
Andrew changed my life in exactly the way someone needed to change my life if I was going to be a pop star.
And that was it. Wham!
Yeah, this looks interesting. I have to say, I was a little old to really appreciate Wham for myself in those days. But no, as a documentary, it's certainly, as you say, interesting seeing the relationship between the two lads. It's just you to score this one, so we're relying on you. Andy. I
find documentaries really hard to score, if I'm honest. But certainly for entertainment value and for value of what I learnt, 9, definitely.
9 out of 10.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Making
definitely.
Wham on Netflix a yes.
Yeah.
Good stuff.